Jill Zito with another opportunity. Zito will hit next.
The shortstop, Jill Zito.
Late on that fastball. The pitcher blew that by her at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Throws to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One out and the bases are empty. Stepping to the plate for Buffalo, number 24. Grounded to short. Dive, got it! Throw to first, not in time, he legs it out. That's a play that impresses me for several reasons. Great diving play by the shortstop to keep that one close, and excellent hustle by the batter to make it safely to first base. High fly ball out to left center, Loperfido. And there's one down. One out and two on. Coming up to the dish for Buffalo, Will Robertson. 1-2 pitch. On the ground to first, could be two. Feed to second for one. Return throw to first. Out. Double play. And now, Jill Zito.
Your turn right here. Drop him in. Here you go.
Fouled off. She was late. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Hey, fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a six-pack of the healthiest soda out there. On the ground to the left. Picks it up. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. One down. Now stepping to the plate for Columbus, Jill Zito. That's an uncharacteristic chase. She usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. Swings through it. Obvious that she was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. So one on now with one away. Nice job at the dish. She fell behind but held tough. Got the hit. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Grounder to the left side. And that's a fair ball. It's a leadoff double. The winning run is at second base. Certainly a frustrating showing at the plate. Now it's the shortstop, Jill Zito.
Jill Zito.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Runner holds up at second, two aboard now.
Batting fifth, the first.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. Grounds this one to short. Zito. In plenty of time to first. At the plate, Jill Zito. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, kid.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Runner from third in to score. And it's a one-run game. She's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. NARF is a proud sponsor of this broadcast, offering chemical solutions to everyday problems. What kind of solutions? Don't worry about it. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. On the ground, Zito. Not in time, an infield knock to start the inning. That's doing the job right there. Whenever you lead off an inning, you're focused on getting on base and setting up your teammates to drive you in. Foul ball there. 1 out and the base is empty. Next pitch popped foul, this one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Crushes this one to deep center and long gone. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they add on. It's 6-3. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. Ground ball left side. And that ends the inning. No runs. Here in the bottom of the 9th, and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up. Popped up. And that'll do it. Zito went deep for the first time in AAA baseball. Jill Zito coming off her. Digging in next for the Clippers, Jill Zito coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Hit in the air, right field, Robertson. 2 down. Welcome back to Buffalo, top of the 4th inning. A frozen rope. And there's one away. Clearly ready to swing the bat starting off this inning. Tough break with the line out, but a really nice cut. On the ground, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2.
He's out.
So 2 down. Jill Zito will hit next. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one fouled off. Got him. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Man on at first, the designated hitter now at the plate. Ground ball, left side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Relay to first, double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play.
Hey, drive them in. We need you right here.
Zito swings through it for strike 1. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give her anything off speed in this spot. Late swing fouled it off. And the tying run at second. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. Now here's the 0-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. And it's a tie game here in the 8th. Go-ahead run on base. Jill Zito digs in now. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. On the ground to third, Martinez. There's one. Out. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And now, the designated hitter, number 24. Swing, ground ball out to short. To first. They are down to their final out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Josh.
Not the greatest game she's ever had, but she helped them get the win. Zito getting ready to hit. Really strong hitting performance recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Hit hard on the ground to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. No run. Now at the plate, Miles Straw. Grounder to the left side. And it gets by. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Hard hit to third. That's out number 2. Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. With only one ATM available, you can be sure your PIN is secure. Join MSECU today. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The 0-1 offering. This one in the air to right. And there's one down. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Now stepping to the plate for Columbus, Jill Zito. Swing and a foul straight back. Rodriguez stands at 6 foot even. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and sometimes works in a splitter. Strike 2.
0-2.
And a foul ball, so she stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to third base, Kasevich. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Might be time to get in an extra session or two in the batting cage. Top half of the 2nd from Buffalo. Slice down the right side. I hear that the beef on weck at the concession stand here in Buffalo is absolutely fantastic. Might be worth checking out, especially if you wash it down with some Loganberry. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Here it comes. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Line drive for a base hit. And she keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately.
Batting
Nice
fifth,
compact
the right fielder,
bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field.
Robertson.
Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. On the ground, out to short. Throw to first in time. If you're ready to build your dream home with a moat and a whispering gallery, call AC Hines Architecture. If you don't want those... Well struck, deep center field, way back there, it's gone. And with one swing, the crowd
Now
is
batting,
hushed.
the catcher.
A solo shot, and they're on the scoreboard. It's a 2-1 game. Grounds it to short. Zito. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. So 2. Nobody on and 2 outs. Digging in, Jill Zito. She's already gone yard in this game. Late swing, fouled off. Zito, just 21 years old. She's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in her last 10 games. This one is labeled, should be extra bases. That's down, one hops off the wall. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. And she continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. We're back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and now Michael Stefanik. Out to short. Over to first.
Got him.
Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Next to hit, Jill Zito. She's already homered in this ball game. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Oh, 1 now. That one fouled hard the other way. Ground ball up the middle. Collects. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Zito played brilliantly, even if the team took the... If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Zito went yard in her most recent game. Foul ball there. The 0-1. High in the air, out to right. And there's one away. 1 out and the base is empty.
Shortstop, Jill Zito.
And it stays fair. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jill Zito.
Jill
1 for 2.
Zito.
Zito, just 21 years old. She's been absolutely electric over the last 10 games, hitting better than .400. It's through for a hit. That keeps the inning going. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Now at the dish, Will Robertson. Out to short. Sends it to first. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Next up, Jill Zito. 1 on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. A massive shot. A 2-run blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 5-3. Gotta be riding high after hitting that home run and helping the team take the lead. That was a low 90s fastball,
Now
and it wound up in a spot that was
hitter,
entirely
Jeff
too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Out to short. Zito. On the run, throw to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for her. Jill Zito. So 2 down. Reese McGuire getting ready to hit. And here's the 0-2. Out to short. Zito. There with plenty of time. Inning over. End of a half inning of play. Zito digs in now. Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games. Sliced hard, but foul. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
2 strike.
Swings and misses. Struck her out. Runner at first, nobody out. Zito, 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB, will definitely want to do better this time. Bash down the right side, but foul. Might need to start the swing a bit sooner with that excellent heat. The 0-1. Wallops this one out towards right center. That's down, 1 hops off the wall. Coming around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Mission accomplished there as she picks up the RBI to give them the lead. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Zito, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The pitcher blew that by her at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Takes it to first for the out. Would you like to learn to make music and work through your personal issues? Then call the fine folks at Thad's Theremin Therapy and on the ground. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The right fielder.
We're back here at the ballpark. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. And now at the plate, Jill Zito. Well struck, right field. That one is back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. 1 down.
Now
Base is
batting,
empty here in the
center
9th.
fielder, Andy Garriola.
Here comes the 2-2. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. We all know she's capable of more, but they got the win, and she should be happy. Jill Zito, one of the most... 1 down. Coming up next to the dish for Iowa, Andy Garriola. Grounds it to short. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. Zito now at the plate. Showing some real power recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games. Ground ball, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. End of 1, and we're still 2 outs and a runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Benjamin Cowles. Grounder to short. Zito. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So no runs here. Zito, the next to hit. 0 for 1.
Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Off balance speed. There's 1. On to first. Double play. So 2 down. Now at the dish, Miguel Amaya. Out to short. Zito. Throws to first. Out with room to spare, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jill Zito.
Hey, on the ropes. Drive him in. Let's go. Here we go.
Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Swing and a foul pushed off to the right. Pearson, 28 years old, a former first-rounder back in 2017. The 0-1. Whips it to first. They are down to their final out. She'll need better showings than this one if she wants to advance. At the plate, Jill Zito. And that one fouled off.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
The pitch. She swings and fouls one off. Martinez on second. Fry at first. 1 out. Hard ground ball. Base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. Well, she comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. Grounder left side, and that's just foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Runner at first, nobody out. Rolled to short, could be 2. Cowles tossed to second, to first, double play, nicely done. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play.
Hey, nice sir. That's
Hard hit for a base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. On the ground to short. Fires over to first. That ends the inning after they racked up.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brandon Hughes. 4th appearance of the season. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. On the ground to the left. Play made, that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. She was a difference maker for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute. Zito will hit next. This is a
Hey, no
prime
one better
opportunity right here.
we go.
Hard hit left side. On to first. It's there for the out. Runner scores from third. Next up for the Cubs, Andy Garriola. Grounder up the middle. Zito. On the run, sends it over to first. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Now
That's why coaches at every level down to T-ball preach good hustle out of the batter's box, no matter how well you hit the ball. That wasn't good contact, but he put his head down and ran hard, and that's what got him the knock. Zito, the batter now, whiffs for strike one. Grounds this one to short. Collects. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. 2 outs and runners at first and second. B.J. Murray Jr. getting ready to hit. 1-1 pitch now. Out to short. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jill Zito.
Catch up. Drive him in right now.
This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. Well, that'll fire up the home crowd. A 2-run blast. And they add to the lead. It's 5-2. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. Nice grab. Throws to first. Oh, what a great play. That's elite defensive work at shortstop to dive and knock it down, and then whip it over to first for the out. She's got some serious skill. Rips this one to short. And plenty of time to first.
The first baseman, number 9.
Great game at the plate, and she certainly made a difference for them. So 2 down, and now the shortstop, Jill Zito, went deep in last night's ball game.
Laser.
Line drive, that's a base knock. And that extends the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Wogu. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. And they put up the stop sign at second. I know I was preaching an up-the-middle approach, but that ball was hit right on the screws, and that leads to a lot of base knocks, no matter which direction you send it. On the ground to first. Oh, what a great play. Takes it to the bag and out. Nicely done at first. 2 away here, nobody on. Jill Zito now at the plate, 1 for 2. She swings and lofts one to deep center. And that one hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. And it's a 2-out double. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And she's a threat every time she steps into the box. Well struck, out to left. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Some excellent swings for her in this game as she notches extra base hit number 2. That's a really clean swing she put on that ball. Met it out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jill Zito. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. A little too slow on that heater. She might have been expecting something off speed. Swing lifted to left field. And that's the inning. First and second, one away. Now it's the second baseman, James Triantos. Here it comes. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But two runs. Got unique needs in redoing your basement? Call Montresor Basement Design and ask for Fortunato.
Strike! Woo! No ball, one strike.
On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. One out and the base
Now
is empty.
batting, the
Zito,
shortstop, Jill.
1 for 2.
Zito.
Zito, just 21 years old, and she's knocked in double-digit runs in her last 10 games. That one fouled off. That's the kind of pitch she likes to hammer a bit away so she can extend the arms. This time, though, she wasn't quite able to square it up. Left field, it's carrying. Makes the catch for the out. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab, flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. Out to short. Handles the chance. Tosses to first. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. One out and the bases are empty. Jill Zito digs in now. 1 for 3. That one back up the middle and it gets through. The tying run is aboard. And that makes it another multi-hit game for her. She's had some really good ABs lately. Once you get the ball 4-3. Jill Zito, fresh off an incredible top half of the second from Indianapolis.
The shortstop, Jill Zito.
In the air, right field, Stewart on the move towards the line. Can't get there, and this one lands foul. 0-1 now. Blooper to right. And it drops in. Runner on base to start the inning. And she keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Not the hardest hit ball of her career, but got enough behind it to knock it into the outfield for a base hit. You'll take that every time. Zito, the batter now, whiffs for strike one. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Sneaks through, base hit. Here comes the throw, and the throw's offline, safe at third. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. Out to short. gets it to first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. Is the military trying to make you house their troops? Give them no quarter. Call the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists, for a free consultation. Zito, just 21 years old, and she's got 4 homers over her last 10 games. Foul ball there. This one high in the air, out to left center. Going back pretty deep. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Here's a pop-up. Makes the catch, and there's one away. Zito now at the plate. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. This one is labeled. Looks like extra bases. And that's an automatic double as it hops the fence. A run comes in on the play. Zito with a good game to help them get the win. 3 hits in the ball. Now the left fielder, Sammy Ciani. Out to short. Tosses to first. Play is made, 1 gone. Work on your breath and find your center while surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Zito doing a good job of driving in some runs of late, more than an RBI per game over the last 10.
Come on, ball,
In the air to the right. Pulls it in, there's one away. That's not a great swing there, trying to get under it and generate some pop, but got a little too under it. Zito, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. A little too slow on that heater. She might have been expecting something off speed. On the ground to third. On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. First and second, 2 down.
Hey, no one better. Clutch up right here.
Line drive for a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. Now the second run crosses the plate. It's 2-zip. Nicely done. Brings home 2. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then she stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. This one ripped but snagged at third base. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did. Jill Zito, such an Zito, the next to hit. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Hits in each of the last 6 games. Wallops this one out towards right center. And that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-zip. Now a relay to second. Not in time. Runner safe. And a run comes in to score. Is kudzu driving you crazy? Are creeping figs driving you to creeping madness? Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hack and Slash Landscaping today. Throw to first in time. They get the out, but it was pretty close.
Now
Zito getting ready to hit. Doubled home a run the first time at bat. Ripped into the outfield. That's a hit. She's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. We're back here at the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the third. Coming up now to the dish for India. Throw to first in time. One out and the bases are loaded.
Here we go. No one better.
Strike!
That's some serious mustard on that fastball. We're in the top of the fifth inning. All loaded up. Next one's fouled back. Oh, 2 rocks and fires. Nice stop. The throw to second. And that's 2. 1 out and 2 on. Zito will hit next.
Ducks on the pond. Get him in.
Hey, nice shot.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming to the plate. Scores easily. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Jill Zito digs in now. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run.
Hey! No ball. 1 strike.
Kicks and delivers. Fouled off down the right side. 0-2, and the delivery. Oh, and it's a punch out. Bat broke the plane. And a strikeout. That's out number 1 here in the ninth. Zito played pretty well in this win. Had 3 hits. Zito now at the plate. 3 hits last night. A big factor in getting that win. Swings at the first pitch.
0-1.
Runner at third, 2 away.
Need you right here.
This one's hammered to left center, well struck.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
And that one's off the wall. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Throw cut off to second, and she's out. But 1 run does score on the play before the... Ralph's Weasel Emporium is your one-stop shop for all things weasel. For this month's special offer, ask for Stuffy.
1-1-1.
On the ground, Zito. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Welcome back to Indianapolis. We're in the top of the 4th inning.
Jill Zito.
Get over here.
Swing and a rocket. 1 down. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure she would have liked to put that over the wall.
Two.
Oh, what a great play. They put the tag on. Relay to first, double play. We're back here at the ballpark. And now at the plate, Jill Zito.
Hey.
Line to right for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. And that makes it another multi-hit game
Now
for her.
batting,
She's
the
had some
shortstop,
really good
Jill
ABs lately. Good job to
Zito.
stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. To third, stops it on a slide. The feed for 1, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with... Jill Zito, one of the most... Jill Zito, getting ready to hit. Tearing it up at the plate recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Hey, no one better here.
Swing and a drive.
Come on, ball. Get up. Get up.
gone. That ball was crushed. Made them pay for that one. A 3-run
Batting
home
third,
run.
the catcher,
And they lead it. It's 3-0. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that 2 away.
Yeah!
On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Runner at first, nobody out. Zito, she's already homered in this ballgame. Zito, playing up the middle at short, hitting cleanup. She's been absolutely electric over the last 10 games, hitting better than 400. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Hey, need you right now. Keep it going.
Swings through it for the K. Way out front for strike 3. 1 out and the bases are empty. Now it's the second baseman, Enmanuel Valdez. On the ground to the left, Zito. Tosses to first. 2 away now. Coming up next to the dish for Columbus, Jill Zito. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time.
Yes.
Bit odd to see a first pitch
No
fastball
ball.
here in this
1
double
strike.
play situation, especially with that sinker in the arsenal. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Up the middle, Glenn. There's 1.
Got him.
Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. They pick up a run. 1 gone, runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Indianapolis, Jace Bowen. And now the full count offering. To short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Quick work out of the bullpen, 1 batter, 2 outs.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jill Zito. Back in the first inning, went deep for a 3-run blast. A really big impact early on in this game. And that one fouled off.
Laser.
Hard hit for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. On the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately, and they've got some choices now with good speed on the bases. Zito, the next to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Zito.
Someone better clutch up right here.
Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Not in time, he's safe. And it's 1-0.
Batting fifth.
Not your everyday sac fly there. She smoked that one, but it just couldn't find a safe landing spot. Grounder to third, dive, got it. Goes to second for 1. On to first, double play. So many great arms at third base, and he's showing that he's got a cannon too. Dives to make the stop, then throws from the knees to start the double play. Shoots this one up the left field line, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. Scores on that one. The throw to second is offline. Next to hit, Mike
Now
Jarvis.
batting, the third baseman.
Nobody out and a
Mike
runner at first.
Jarvis.
Grounds this one to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jill Zito. 1 for 2. That's ripped towards center. Got it. Now it's the shortstop, Jill Zito. 1 for 3. Grounder to short. And plenty of time to first. If she has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow.